All right, well, right now we have that winter storm warning scrolling there at the bottom of your screen. That is all Sunday. Right now, though,
Look at that.
It's 80 degrees here in the land as the sun sets on another beautiful day.
Man, that sun, those warm temperatures.
Yeah, what a day.
In Florida, that was the case. Not so much here. That sunshine is deceptive. It's very nice and always welcome this time of year, especially, but it is deceptive. We've actually got some very cold air that has settled in and is going to be with us. So we've got a couple of weather impact alerts over the coming days. One is really for just below zero temperatures that we're expecting to settle in as we get into the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. And we're really going to struggle with our temperatures and our wind chills going through the day on Saturday. Not expecting snow on Saturday. It's just going to be the cold that we're concerned about for Saturday. Sunday is when our attention turns to that possibility of some very heavy snow that's going to arrive as we go through the day and really going to be the heaviest and steadiest as we get towards, say, lunchtime and beyond. So particularly through the afternoon and evening hours, we'll pick up more steady, moderate, and even at times heavy snowfall. So we could be talking about snowfall rates of over 1 inch per hour. And that snow is really going to be accumulating and adding up for everyone, but especially the further south you are, more likely to have some higher totals than everyone else. It's not lake effect that we're dealing with this time, at least for this stretch. This is a complete system snow that's going to be heading our way. And it's all part of this larger system that's going to be moving across the country. So for us, we've got this cold Arctic air that's settling in for right now. This next system is really developing out across areas towards Texas right now. So we've got snow, rain, and some freezing rain and mix. That's going to cause a lot of problems for areas of the south. This is going to be tracking off to the east and continuing to develop as we go through the day on Saturday. And again, this is going to bring some very heavy snow to our south, a lot of icing for areas of the mid and deep south. And then we're going to get that snow to push our way as we get into Sunday. That's our best chance to see that snow. Right now, it looks like we stay all on the snow side of things, which is going to mean the potential for some heavy accumulations, but at least we keep that all as snow and no kind of icing is the expectation for right now. We're going to keep any of those ice issues off to the south. This does eventually pull off to the east. We've got colder air again that is going to be settling in behind this system. So we're really just going to keep the cold around. Temperatures do not really see any kind of relief as we go through the next several days and beyond. Here's where that system currently stands. There it is out across areas of Texas. Notice a lot of colors aside from the radar. We have a ton of winter weather alerts with this. Winter storm warnings, watches, even ice storm warnings for areas from East Texas all the way up through Mississippi, portions of Georgia, western parts of the Carolinas with this. We are concluded in this as well. We have winter storm warnings in place for the entire viewing area that are going to run mostly through Sunday and then into early Monday as well. On top of that, we also have the extreme cold, which is cold leading to snow for us. So plenty of areas dealing with extreme cold for this time of year. We have some cold weather advisories that are going to be with us for the entire area for tonight. Here's that Arctic air mass that is settling into the south. Air temperatures are in the negatives back towards Minneapolis, 11 down towards Columbus. So this cold air is diving off to the south. And again, we're really going to feel that chill for the overnight hours. We're already feeling it for most areas. We've got winds gusting over 20 miles per hour. So that wind chill is the factor that we're most concerned about tonight. We already have that below -10 for many areas, and that wind chill will continue to be below -10 for many areas through the overnight hours. Air temperatures drop into the negatives for many of us as we get into tomorrow morning. Through the day tomorrow, it's really the cold that we're going to be focusing on for tomorrow. Our temperatures will try for maybe about 10 degrees through the afternoon. Those wind chills will be in the negatives for much of the day. So it's cold tomorrow, but you're still going to be able to get out and about. We look for Sunday when we have the snow returning. We'll time this out with that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Again, even through the evening hours on Saturday, it's just the cold that we're worried about for Saturday. Into Saturday night and Sunday, particularly towards and after midnight, we start to see some scattered snow moving in. Scattered snow is with us through the morning hours on Sunday. Temperatures are still struggling, but not as bad as Saturday. That steadier snow is going to be arriving as we go through the morning hours, some moderate to heavy snow. And once that snow starts, it's really not going to stop. We're going to keep that snow going all day long. So that's going to allow it to really add up for most areas. And then as we get higher accumulations to really add up through the second part of the day, we're going to see more and more issues, especially as we get past sunset. Some scattered snow still lingering through the evening hours, and then we do start to see a little bit of improvement into Monday. Again, snow not a concern on Saturday. By Sunday morning, we wake up to at least an inch or two of accumulation for most areas, and then those accumulations continue to ramp up as we go through the day. All that snow is going to be piling up quite a bit. I think about 8 to 10 to up to 14 inches locally could be possible for some areas. And again, areas further off towards the south and southeast where we're likely to have some slightly higher totals developing. So I'll watch that very closely. So obviously we have that weather impact alert for Sunday. That could impact the morning commute, especially in schools for Monday morning as well. So kind of plan accordingly as you're looking ahead to next week. The rest of that Union Home Mortgage forecast, temperatures not really going to be improving too much. We're still struggling in the teens and single digits with some overnight lows in the negatives, and we're still going to have another chance to see some snow Tuesday and into Wednesday.
Okay.
Jay?
Shorts and sandals.
Shorts, sandals,
out.
sunny and 75 every day. That's your takeaway.
Okay. Thank you very much, JV. And we'll see you in the next half hour.